little vulnerability video. I don't like this angle. But genuinely, sometimes I just don't fuck with myself. Like I genuinely don't fucking like myself. I genuinely don't like myself. And it's like due to a lot of things. I just don't like myself. I don't like myself. I just don't like myself. I don't like the life I'm living right now. I don't. The person I'm, like my life, my parents, I just don't know if there's a way out. I don't know. I'm just, it's like, I don't know what else to say anymore. I've been trying to apply for jobs, but that has not been working out. I'm trying to apply for manufacturing jobs, but nobody is, to be honest. People want, when somebody's looking for a candidate, they don't want somebody who's starting out. Not in this economy. They would rather have somebody who already has been working on, who already has years worth of qualifications, experience, and skills, compared to somebody who's entry level. They don't have experience, they don't have much skills. They would rather take a chance on somebody who already knows what to expect, and somebody who's experienced, not only experienced, but who has the qualifications. And it's like, how do you expect me to get experience if you're not willing to take the chance on me? The job market is just so frustrating. And then to add on to that, it's like, in order to continue with your education and, further your education, you need money. Like, it's not, some people just don't have that, oh, I can apply for financial aid. Some people don't have that fucking privilege. Some people have to pay out of fucking pocket. Or if you're somebody who has parents, but your parents don't have money, it's like, what other options? And then it's like, yeah, you have Job Corps and all that, but like, I wish somebody could just take a chance on me. But it's like, who do you have? Who do you talk to? Who do you talk to when you don't know anybody, when you don't have friends, you don't have family? It's just you and your parents and your siblings. You don't have friends, you don't have family, you don't have anybody you can vent to. If something's going wrong, you don't have the person who you're supposed to be able to run to and vent to. They act like you're a fucking option, and they pick you up when they feel like they want you around them. And it's like, what's the point of us being in a relationship if you're not gonna act right first? Secondly, you I don't know, like, if you're somebody's friend, right, y'all should be able, or if you're closer than a friend, y'all should be able to talk every single day. If not every single day, every other day. If not every other day, at least once a week. Check in on each other. I know some people was like, oh, I could go months without talking to somebody, and then some random month we start talking again, and it's like we never stop talking. Yes, you can do that, but that's only when you have established so much trust and understanding between each other where it's like, okay, I can trust this person. They have a busy life, I have a busy life. We can go our separate ways, and then when we come back together, it's going to be like, we're meeting again or whatever. But it's like, no, when I'm not even going to rant about that, because it's like, I don't know, you shouldn't have to beg for attention, or when you're asking somebody a question, they shouldn't just like ignore you and just act like you're an option and instead of a priority. And then when they feel like you're a priority, they can just pick up where they left off. And then when they don't want to talk to you again, they can just leave. And it's like, who the fuck do you think? Like, do you know? Like, and then just doesn't help when you live in a place where there's absolutely nothing to offer. Nothing to offer. Yeah, that's all I have to say for today. I don't know. I wish there was somebody I could, rant to and stuff like that. And then people have this cliche saying, oh, can't nobody save you but yourself. Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, it's like, why do we always have to depend on our own selves to get something done? Why can't I just call a friend? Why can't I lean on somebody? Why can't I ask for help when I need it? And then it's not until somebody takes matters into their own hands, and then everybody's like, oh, well, you should have asked for help and this, that, and third. And it's like, no, they've been asking for help, but nobody wanted to help. Now when they take matters into their own hands and start doing some crazy things, it's like, oh, somebody should have helped, da-da-da. But it's like, they did reach out for help, but nobody wanted to help. But anyways, it was just a little vent. I don't know, like, I just need to figure this shit out.